Welcome students, today we are going to discuss complex permanent tissues. In the previous class we was covered about just general simple permanent types of tissues, and in that case we was studied about parenchyma, collenchyma, erenchyma and sclerenchyma, all of the types of tissues and their examples. Alright. After that is a complex permanent tissue. As I told to you earlier also, what does mean of complex? Complex means when there is a so many different types of present, that is known as a complex. Now here in this case, when more than 2 or 3 types, when so many number of types of tissues are present collectively and they perform the same function, okay, those are known as a complex type of permanent tissues. For example, as I told to you earlier also, example and phloem, we will discuss this also in detail. Example and phloem, both of these are an example of complex permanent tissues, and these are again made up of so many different types of separate types of tissues. So it is a complex permanent type of tissues, and this point I has explained that xylem and phloems are example of the complex tissues, and these xylem conducts the water and phloem conducts the transportation of the food. These are its function. Now what about the xylem? Let's start with xylem. Xylem consists of tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber. These are the four components or four tissues which are present in a xylem: tracheid, vessel, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber, and all of these perform different kinds of function. I will show you example diagram also. First learn its function. Xylem tracheids and vessels, these helps in transportation of water because these have a very small pits. Pits means which are just small pore like structure, and from these pores transportation of the water takes place. Both of these are tubular in structure, okay, and these helps in transportation of water. Third one, xylem parenchyma. Students, mostly function of the parenchyma in case of plant is to store the food, but here it also helps in transportation of water in case of xylem, okay, and apart from this, in rest all of the parts of a plant, these helps in to store the food. Only in case of xylem these transport the water. And then is the xylem fiber. Fibers are basically mainly supportive in function. These give support to the all of the xylem or its other components like tracheid, vessels and xylem parenchyma. Only these gives the support to the everyone. Now let me show you a diagram. Yes, this one. You can see here, these are the tracheids, these are the vessels, these are the xylem parenchyma. In case of tracheids and vessel, both of these are tubular in structure, okay, and so many types of pits or pores are present in it for the transportation of water. Here you can also see so many number of pits are present, and all of these pits or pores helps in transportation of water. Then is the xylem parenchyma. These are also elongated in structure, and in case here in each cell it is the cell. All of these cells are collectively forming tissue. In each cell, nucleus, cytoplasm and all of the organelles are present, and these also helps in transportation of water. And apart from the xylem, in all of the parts of a plant, these helps to store the food. So these were the component of a xylem. All of these three, tracheid, vessel, xylem parenchyma, these helps in transportation of water, and xylem fiber, those are not shown here in the diagram. Those are supportive in function. Those give support to all of these parts. Okay, so it was all about xylem. Next is the phloem. Yes, again phloem is made up of different types of 4 types of tissues: sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fiber. there was xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber. Here is a phloem parenchyma and phloem fiber. Again, these perform different kinds of function. Sieve tubes and companion cells are tubular in structure, okay, and these have a perforated walls. Perforated means the walls which have a pores. These have a perforated walls which helps in transportation of the food. Again, phloem parenchyma, these helps to store the food, and phloem fibers, those are supportive in function. Those give support to the phloem as well as to all components of the phloem. Let's have a glance on a diagram. Yes, this one. It's the structure of a phloem. These are its four components. Just wait for a second. Yes, these are the four components. Sieve plates. These are the sieve tubes. It's the tube-like structure. Okay, it is the sieve tube, and by which lid this is covered, that is known as a sieve plate. Like in the kitchen, we give a plate for the coverage on the utensil. Same way, sieve tubes are covered by the sieve plate. And these are the phloem parenchyma, and these are the companion cell. Now, in case of these sieve tube, its walls are perforated. Means that small pore-like structures are present in its walls, and those walls which are perforated, those helps in transportation of water. Same way also, when the food transports through the sieve tube, further again you can see there is a very little minutely white color, just small pore-like opening is shown, and from those pore food is transported to next sieve tube. Okay, means that through the sieve tube and sieve plate food is transported. Again, phloem parenchyma, it stores the food, so that's why they have a thick walls. And companion cells, these give companion means to give company. They gives company for the transportation of food in case of a phloem. All right. And fibers are also present in case of phloem. Those gives protection and support to all of these components of a phloem. So it was all about complex types of permanent tissues, xylem and phloem, and the structure of in both of the cases we have studied in a detail. It is a very important, and so students, all of these revise both of these points carefully. Till the next class, keep on revision. Thank you, students.